Howdy and welcome to not quite a Let's Play Minecraft, but a Minecraft challenge. Now, in Season 2 of his Let's Play of this niche game, GHostLPs issued a challenge. That challenge was that he went off into the wild and left a diamond pickaxe atop a tree in a jungle somewhere. The challenge being to find it. Now, I have the land here and it's all the way down the bottom of my list. Because of the date, I re-downloaded the world. I have found this diamond pickaxe once before, and I've sent GHostLPs some screenshots to prove that, but so as to document the feat legitimately, I've given it some time to purge my memory of all but the basics of what a jungle looks like. And I am concerned that the world isn't quite generating. It's not happened before. What if we drop our render distance down to 16 chunks? And just give it a moment to load in. There we go. So, indeed, there we are. So, we're going to set our render distance back up to 24 chunks. I can put it higher, but I'm not greedy. And we've started off where he left us. We've got a blank inventory. Where he left off the Let's Play, he was dead. He died, and that was where the challenge began. What has he left us to work with? A bow, we'll grab that. A bucket, always useful. Some diamonds, we shall use them to make a sword. We have some sticks. Some feathers, we can make some arrows with all of that. And I think that's really all we have to work with. Some bread. Some very, very basic provisions. We'll cook that. No, we need to put some coal in there. I think would help. There we go. And, but 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have no experience because, as I said, he ended the Let's Play on a death. Diamond sword. We want a couple of picks just in case. I'm not quite sure what we would need a pick for, truth be told, so let's just make one of each tool, I think. Apparently that... oh no, we've got more iron. I'm just being an idiot. Right. Okay, so we've got one of each tool. I need to just move them around. That's the way I have them. What else do we want? We need wood. We need wood because we need torches. Ah, wood. Thank you, game. The great GHostLPs provides. Let no one say otherwise. Now we want arrows. So that makes some arrows. Not many, but better than nothing. What else have we got? We've got arrows. We want torches, as I was saying. So, 16. This will do 1 stack. Food there. We should have made it. We're going to make a diamond shovel for this expedition because why not? We might as well use it. There we go. That looks pretty badass. Okay, so we've got some wood now. We've got some sticks for spare torches. We've got some food. Wow, that really seems to be it. So we're going to take some more coal. And I think just in case we need to, we're going to take this furnace in case we've got to make food on our way. And in case we need to make a bed, we're going to take those shears. Now, making sure we are adequately provisioned for this journey, we're going to grab the apples, because why not? What have we got in here? This was the... that's right, the smelter. Not quite, it's the disposal unit. Now we are going to sleep. Now, difficulty. I'm going to lock that on hard. We can't turn that down now. The challenge is what it is. still think it's a shame that not much more was done with the house. It was nice to set up the fundamental building. I know for a while there he had some mods in too, which did add to it. It gave some furniture. Ah, the chicken. Regrettably, we have no levels with which to enchant. And up here, I'll see if he left us anything to work with in here. Otherwise we can harvest some bread before we make our way out into the world. Well, no, we have nothing to work with in there. Right. So then, we shall harvest this with our chicken. Maybe we'll get chicken flavoured bread. Okay. Hopefully this setup won't take too much longer. 24, that'll give us 8 loaves of bread. I think. 24 divided by 3. Huh, basic math. I can do it. I'm as surprised as you are, folks. Right, feather can go in there. No, we'll take the feather. You never know, we might be able to make more arrows with that in mind. We shall grab the crafting bench. Right. Onwards. We have armor, don't we? Yes. Now, if memory serves, this was the direction in which we were heading. Oh, the texture pack is my favourite one, the John Smith Legacy. I know there are prettier ones, but I just like I hate the term steampunk, but it certainly has that feel about it. Whoa. Well, that was nearly a... Oh no, it wouldn't have been a challenge over. We would have had the cushion fall. Off memory, he kind of snaked around. Well, I can see the jungle already from here. Why, that's not much of a challenge. Actually, I have a feeling perhaps it might just be a little too easy with the draw distance set up. But it is what it is. Actually, we're going to use that bucket and just grab us a bit of water, and we're going to make a boat. And off we go. Now that's an interesting bit right there. I can't help but think that that's a really good example of the bugs that were talked about when 1.8 was released. See, what happened was GHostLPs never went past here. And so this is a whole new chunk from where the 1.8 terrain generation kicks in. That's actually really cool. I want to trace around the edge of that before we go any further. I want to see if we've actually created ourselves some kind of playpen, because I think that's awesome. And then we're going to turn back around. So I think that really is just... I think that's cool. What have we got? We can still see our house from there. Can we get a running speed? No, we can't really get a faster... Oh, we got a little bit more speed. Never actually seen a diamond shovel in this texture pack before. Maybe it's just been remodeled. Because I'm sure I've had an enchanted diamond shovel in this texture pack before. Or did I dream it? No idea. Yep, we do. We have a 1.8 line. We can see the boundaries of where he explored. Now, if that's not cool, folks, I don't know what is. Actually, what would be really cool is if we had a stronghold kind of half generated in there. That! Ah! Oh, that has to be the subject of building something. At a later date, we have to build something in here. Just light this up a little for now. No, I'm not taking you on, my friend. Not that I'm afraid of the skeleton, I want to get on with finding this pickaxe in a minute. Oh, that's cool. Words. I wonder what's there. Oh man, I can't word. I really can't word this. Oh, there's another jungle over there. There's someone who has just spent many months looking for a jungle. Grrr. But hey, jungles. We're going to... What the hell? Okay. Well, I think the boat was perhaps a little eager. Oh, let's get some chicken. Delicious, delicious chicken. Is the game lagging because of this? See, I was umming and ahhing, you know, if I took 5 minutes to find it, would it be worth uploading? But now that I've gotten this to happen, I think just for my own shits and giggles I want to upload this. Just so I've got a record of having done it myself. There's some pumpkins up there. The border continues. Look, that's going to have to be an adventure for another day, I think, tracing that to its fullest extent. Oh, pig. And chicken, of course. Since we've already got a pile of fried chicken, it makes sense to continue with that. But just... oh, coolness. Coolness abounds. I'll shut up about it now. And we shall critical the pig. Oh, and we shall eat the chicken. And if I can get into my inventory, we're going to put our boat back. Oh, that's right, we broke it. Because we don't know how to boat. So we must build a boat. And back we go. Coolness. So it would seem that when it comes time for my own Minecraft Let's Play, I may just pick up on this world. That is, of course, if GHostLPs permits. If he would rather cause this to occur in the world for himself and see how it generates for him, or in either of his other worlds, if he wants to take that as an idea. Since the world came from him, I defer to him on that. If he tells me, stop you idiot, then I shall stop. Look, no, we're going to leave the dungeon. The dungeon can be the cliffhanger. What's in the dungeon? Will that be a viable home? Will Brad and Angelina ever make it work? Etc. The answers are probably a name tag and a saddle, yes, and who gives a fuck. In that order. It's a nice even square of diorite. Some coal. God, it's just awesome. I know it's probably something that everyone else in Minecraft history has seen at some stage, but I haven't. And that's cool. That's something new in this game. For me, that is just, yeah, that's cool. It's not game breaking, but it is up there with, you know, when I was 10 years old and I found Missing No for the first time. Actually, I would have been about 12, but you get the point. And that was his little homeward bound marker from the end, from the last episode. Now, can we find the bed? We are looking for a needle in a haystack just about. Really? Got a border over that way too. I know in 1.7 the draw distance was pretty average. You could not see very far at all. I know that because when I play in mods I've got to drop it down to I think 16 chunks, which is pretty frustrating. Says the guy who, until this computer came along, had to play Minecraft at, I think it was 4 chunks at absolute most when I was, you know, trying to search off in the distance on my laptop, which is a little i5 dual, little dual core i5 with a inbuilt graphics. How the hell am I going to get up here? Do we have anything? What's some dirt? Make us a block with that. Crap. Yeah, that was the opposite of what I wanted to happen. The list of things that I wanted to happen, that didn't make the cut. Bloody hell. Make ourselves a little ladder here of sorts. Now, we didn't find any sheep, which means we've got no wool, which means we've got no bed. I don't suppose he surrounded it with torches, no. Well, we got some light there at least. So what we can do is light these treetops and use them as a way back. Something else actually that I might just do. So I've got something to maneuver with, is carve up some of this. Oh, didn't quite want to fall that far. Thank you, game. Right, now we really don't need a pickaxe, evidently. 'Cause now I can do this and get across the trees that way. But whoops. Where's the trunk? There it is. Put one there. Well, now, oh, we've got a lava pool over there. More border. I don't even remember seeing that when I did this the first time. I think we're going to need more of this. Whoa. Whoa, that was nearly a game over right there. Breaking the cardinal rule of Minecraft, which is never affect the terrain immediately above or below. Ah. Okay, whoops. I can hear a chicken. Okay, there it is. Oh, there we go. And parkour over here. Hello, chicken. Oh, you stumbled into the wrong foliage, my friend. And oh, more chicken. Apparently there's another one, but we're not going to tempt fate. I really don't want to be in all of the... in amongst it. I don't want to be in the trees, sorry, below the trees. For the obvious reasons that, you know, it's dangerous enough where we are, without throwing monsters into the mix. Not too fussed with the experience, but I do want the meat. Okay, so let's get across here, like so. Now let's get around there. I think that's a good spot to start working up. Hurrah! And climbing! and illuminating. Oh, this is truly nerve-wracking. And up, up, up. Can we see anything yet? No. So we're going to kind of head into the middle there. Because I think he was aiming for the tallest tree in the jungle, and I think that might just be it over there. So this is very brave, because you never know when one of these will despawn. I don't know what the limit is, whether they can survive in perpetuity as long as they're connected to something, or if they need to be within so many blocks of some trunk. Would seem they can survive as long as they are connected to something. Ba-dum. And ba-dum. Not quite the same as a heap of dirt, but we'll take it. Probably should have grabbed one of those stacks of cobblestone before we left. And I'm just going to have a quick drink of my cup of coffee, which has been sitting for 20 minutes. It's probably stone cold. It was not far off, folks. It was not far off. Okay, now getting across there, I see a sheep. Could be my ticket out of night time at least. Well, right, we've got one full stack of foliage. Oh no, stacking a bit. Right. Okay, so next brave challenge. So let's get across here. This is really, really nerve-wracking, but it gives me an opportunity for more coffee, I suppose. Lukewarm. I'm pretty sure the temperature-wise, in summertime, if you let the taps run for, you know, a good minute, and the water finally cools down to a point where you can put your bare skin under it. That's about the temperature of my drink at the moment. Hello, creeper. I see the creeper. We all see the creeper. I am concerned that I have now run out of foliage. Yep, there it is, with distance to go. What have we got? Wood. Yeah, we really don't want to be using sand for this. Sand would be probably the dumbest thing we could use. On the bright side, the wood isn't going to despawn. So if we do this, and I just remember not to move my left index finger 1 inch. Ah, that's right. Like, why isn't my block placing? And then I remembered, oh yeah, you need to have the hand on the enter key as well. I have a weird setup, folks. We have covered this before. So we can carry on now in the direction we are going, and we should make it. And then we're going to set the render distance up to its max and just see what we can see as far as the eye can see. Because I want to see this border at its best. Ba-dum, 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 bum. We have to get up there. Oh, that could have been traumatic. Yeah, I see you, creeper. Can we shoot him? No, he's out of range now. Look, we're not. Oh yeah, I'd say that's, whoa, 9 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay. Give ourselves a nice sheer surface to fall back on if need be. Oh yeah, there's a bed there. Okay, well then. Over here. We're just going to do this the cheekier way. And we've done it! 1 diamond pickaxe. And a crap load of apples. And yeah, now. Options, video settings, render distance. Rendering to the max. Give it a moment. Now I'm not touching F3. I don't think I did it last time. I know because I looked at the screenshots I took maybe just cheekily, and no, there was no hint of a coordinate. I had the memory of the general direction. They've also got a rather hideous path back now. So we can see that border. That can go there. We've got a nice set of diamond tools going now. Now we just need a diamond axes in this texture pack look pretty badass. Yep, we can see another border over there. Got a partial swamp generating there in the middle of, I think that looks like a forest or a birch forest. Oh yeah, the vines. Yep, more border there so we can see the edge of the world as Gene knew it. More jungle off that way. That's cool, the way it just kind of goes up like that. Can't help but wonder, were there jungle temples back in that day? It's kind of filling in there now. I'm really unsure about nudging too far, of course. But we should see about filling that in with... Apparently we have nothing to fill it in with. And then over in that direction we have... Apparently the jungle was explored in that direction. That must be where he went and suicided into the lava pit. Which is where that series ended. So, we're going to preserve nature so that we can continue to enjoy it in the future. I do kind of hope that I get the green light to go ahead with a let's play in this one, because hell yeah, exploring that, but at the same time I think it'd be a hell of a lot more entertaining to watch GHostLPs doing it. So without any further ado, I'm going to drop my render distance back down before my computer decides I'm having to make it work and it gets angry at me. And the world regenerate. Thank you very much for watching. This is yet another challenge complete. This one wasn't directed specifically at me, it was just thrown open at the end of GHostLPs Season 2 Minecraft Let's Play. But I do enjoy a good challenge, and an example of that would have been Jimbop Camouflage, idly querying how long it might take to find the black sword in Ultima Underworld. So any challenges anyone wants to throw at me, let me have them. Keep them reasonable. No let's slay the Ender Dragon with a wooden sword and no armor crap. But yeah, throw them out there. So I'm Captain Planets. This has been finding the diamond pickaxe and having a record of it, as well as finding the edge of the new world. Until whatever I do next. Cheers.